And then on the voting itself, what do you do? Like you said, right now, GME is in proxy season. And there's a story about Overstock in the book as well about their proxy, what happened at their annual meeting when they got more votes in. And they knew for a fact that members of Patrick's family did not receive their proxies, so were unable to vote. And you can, the company, and the company has to do this, the investors don't do this. The company hires an inspector of elections, someone like Carl Hagberg, for example, who will actually go in and try to figure out, like, if in my view, and this is Carl Hagberg's view as well, and he's much more experienced on that side of the business than I am.
Okay.
If you're an issuer and you get more votes in than you have shares outstanding, you should not accept those election results. You need to stop.
It seems straightforward.
And get this thing straightened out. This will help to reveal evidence if there is naked shorting, if there are fails to deliver, whatever's going on, it can be revealed. Like there are a few things that bubble up. There's a lot about fails to deliver and naked short selling that you will never find in public information, right? And even
intentionally, I'm arguing intentionally too.
Yes. Yeah. And even the issuers have a hard time finding out exactly what's going on with their own stock, right? This is a long-term problem. But there are a few things that bubble up, and one of them is during the annual meeting when it comes to voting. Now, after we raised this issue in 2005, there were Broadridge, who processes a lot of this electronically, offered a service to the brokers. They can pay so that if they report more shares to be voted than they have held at DTC, then Broadridge will tell them to fix it before they tell the issuer. And that's probably how we got 15% of the overvotes down, right? So we went from 100% of the test cases to only 85% of the test cases, because Broadridge so DTC says, of the million shares held by CD & Co., 100,000 are Goldman, 100,000 are Merrill, et cetera.
Right.
And then Broadridge goes to Goldman and says, you have 100,000 shares. Who do we send the voting material to? And they send back 200,000 or 150,000 shares. Broadridge will tell them, I'm sorry, but you only have 100,000, you need to fix this. Well, that means that in Goldman's system, they had, and I don't know this is Goldman, I'm just picking on them because they're a big name. In their system somewhere, they actually had retail investors in their accounts, marked in their account, that they had more shares than actually existed.